Hello, Magic players. Welcome you to the Christmas special of the Brewers Tavern. Charles, how are you doing?
Good. Welcome, Mitja, and Merry Christmas to you and everybody else who celebrates. We have a cool special today. It is not an episode number. We wanted to do something special, so besides Mitja suggesting we wear some ugly sweaters, although I think it's debatable. I think Argyle might actually be really cool and nice, but maybe Argyle is very ugly, or maybe it's only good for men who are 90 years old or older. So I don't really know. You'll have to decide. We decided we were going to play Scryings just to do something special, not like the regular Brewers Tavern. And for those who don't know, Scryings is a kind of an expansion set that Magnus picked out cards from the next bunch of expansion series to kind of add as another expansion set after the dark. So Misha and I both brewed something. We're really excited about it, and should be a fun episode, right, Misha?
Yes, exactly. As you mentioned, this set brings a lot of new style, a lot of new artworks, a lot of new cards to old school, and it is a completely different format than our usual stuff. That's why we also didn't label it as a number and did a Christmas special with it. And with that said, I would say let's move on to the deck lists. Oh no, wait. I am on a green, red, and blue list. What do you bring for us today? We
Yeah,
forgot.
so I wanted to play something that you could not build in like Swedish. So what I mean is I don't want to play like lions and pixies, but then let's add river boa because those are more good creatures. And then it's just basically a good creature deck. I wanted to play something that you didn't have the tools for in old school. So I'm basically playing, I would call it an enchantment Jokel Hops deck. I'll talk more about it in the deck tech, but that's the I would call the general idea. So it should be fun. I will enjoy your deck tech. I have zero clue what you sent it to me like 5 minutes ago. I've not looked at it, so I'm looking forward to the deck tech as well as everyone else. So why don't we start by taking a look at what list you're playing?
Yes. By the way, I play River Boa. I'm so boring. And
I didn't know
uh,
that.
here we are. This is my list. And give me a second. Need to remove the hat. Yeah, the list is a River Boa mid-range list. My plan is to run Nature's Law to dig through my deck and pull out all the forests, bring them into play, cast a quick Nev Minerals disc, and a River Boa. So the River Boa here acts a little bit like a Sedge Troll. I kind of like the River Boa because it is a super mana efficient it is a 2 drop, it's super mana efficient creature, 2/1, island walk, and for 1 green you can regenerate it, which is super amazing. Um Besides that, the deck is a pretty straightforward red, blue, and green deck with Serendips. I play 5 counters, 4 memory lapse, and a mana drain. The memory lapse is basically like a time walk um, in this kind of list, which gives me even more reach under the Nature's Law. Um, in the sideboard, I went with the with disc 3 and 4 just to have it, as well as with Storm. How's it called? Stormbind. I thought it is Stormwind, but this makes zero sense. So
I
it's
think it's
Stormbind.
Stormbind.
Yeah, it is Stormbind. I just double checked it. And yeah, with that said, I would say let's move on to your list, Charles, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
And here we are. Tell us a little bit about your list.
Okay, so this is really like the idea of this is we want to play out the enchantments and Jokel Hops, which is 2 red and 4, which it buries all artifacts, creatures, and lands. So a little bit different from the disc. The only thing that survives this time are not the lands, but the enchantments. So hopefully I can play out all the enchantments, Jokel Hops, and the Mana Vault should help with that. And then I'll end up with some permanents on the table, and hopefully my opponent won't. And if one of those cards is land tax, I can fish for the lands I need and start playing cards right away. So that's kind of the idea. But so I'm playing the good enchantment. So a playset of Sullivan's, land tax, Stormbind, which is my win con, where I can discard a card at random from my hand, deal 2 damage to any target I'd like. So I mean that's great when you end up with one card per turn. Um, Mode, Abyss, Blood Moon. Primal Order is a really cool card. I mean, it is a second card, which I wish was an old school that punishes non-basic lands, and that does 1 damage in the player's upkeep for each non-basic. So that also hurts people who are greedy with the duels, along with Blood Moon. Zurin's Orb's a great card because you could sacrifice all your lands before you Joltelops. The rest of it is just restricted cards, and we do have one special land along with City of Brass, which is Discovered Paradise, where you can add any mana, but at the beginning of your next untap phase, it goes back to your hand, which is fine because I think you could still land tax. Right, because it's your untap phase. That's before your upkeep. So that might actually help you with your land tax. The sideboard, I'm just going to mention one card. You have a lot of counter spells, and the Scrying set has City of Solitude. I have 2 copies in it, and that players may play spells and abilities only on his or her turn. So I can get that card out. Your counter spells are absolutely useless when it's my turn, which would be absolutely super. So hopefully the deck can work. It should be really fun. I don't play Mind Twist. I don't play Library. I'm just playing what I hope are some really cool cards, and I'm really excited. And I'd say let's get to the Brewers Tavern and let's see what happens with this Christmas special.
Yeah, and here we are. Hey, hey. I guess we die roll, and you're even as always, and I start.
Okay.
I'm a little bit afraid of all these enchantments, to be honest.
Well, you can't play this in old school, so like I
Yep.
really wanted. This might be my favorite Scrying deck, just because it's very very different. I mean, I'm not saying it's gonna win, but we'll see. All right, pile one.
Pile number 1 for you as well.
Okay, let's have some fun.
Yes.
First non-Swedish games on Brewers that we're showing.
Well, so what do we got here? This is a keep.
Okay, we're gonna keep.
Nature's Law?
Remind me what like when you play cards, what they do. Just
Oh yeah,
so I know.
Nature's Law says search a library for a forest and put it directly into play. This does not count towards your 1 land per turn rule. Reshuffle your library. Pass
Okay.
the turn.
Okay.
Is that working? Yeah, that's a little bit better.
Lotus.
Yes.
Play the Abyss. Mana Vault, and your turn. 3 cards.
Time Walk. Draw. Strip Mine. Strip your planes.
Sure.
Regrowth. Time Walk. Go. Okay, I draw a card. Play Tiger. Pass the turn.
Put a crumble for monks.
Okay.
Blood Moon.
Okay.
Your turn.
Play a mountain. Pass the turn.
Team. Your turn.
Mountain. Go.
Play mountain. And your turn.
Go.
15, your turn.
Go.
16. Pass turn.
Play a mountain, pass the turn. My turn?
That's your turn.
Yay, blue mox. Here we go. Rock and roll. Pass the turn.
Your turn.
Pass the turn. I would like to memory lapse your mox pearl.
That goes on the top, right?
Yeah.
Your turn.
Your turn.
Disenchant your sapphire.
Yeah, that's okay.
Your turn.
Draw. Pass the turn.
We'll untap this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Pass turn.
2, 4, 6, 7. Go.
We will discard.
Okay. Hey, ho, let's go. Go.
Disenchant that.
Okay.
Zern's orb.
Yes.
And your turn.
Factory. Your turn.
Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
And your turn.
I bolt you.
Or 9.
Pass the turn.
Play sapphire.
Yes.
Draw 3.
Yes.
2. We'll go to discard.
Okay. I would love to cast a Chaos Orb.
Sure.
I would love to activate the Chaos Orb. Yeah, here you go.
Draw.
Yes.
Okay. We'll cast Time Walk.
Yes.
We will put extra red in the pool.
Yeah.
Yep. We're gonna sacrifice these 3 lands. Gain 6.
Mm-hmm.
To 15. And we'll cast Shuffle Hops.
I bolt you.
Okay, I go to 12. All this is gone. I have 1 red floating.
Yes.
I'll play the land for
you have your
20.
extra turn.
Yeah, nothing. Your turn.
Black Lotus. Factory. Pass the turn. I mean, mountain. Pass the turn.
Your turn.
Your turn.
Pass.
Go.
Pass.
Play a tiger, which is a mountain, and cast Goblin Vandal, Goblin Vandal. pass the turn.
What do they do?
For 1 red, destroy target artifact defending player controls. Goblin Vandal deals no combat damage this turn. Use this ability only if Goblin Vandal is attacking and unblocked and only once each turn.
He's a 1/1.
He's a 1/1, yes.
Okay. All right, I will go to Scar.
Okay.
Your turn.
I sack 1 under the abyss. I crack the lotus and cast the disc.
Okay.
I swing with the Vandal.
Okay. 11.
And pass the turn.
How many cards do you have?
5.
Or regrowth ancestral.
Okay.
Okay.
I draw. I pop the disc and pass the turn.
Or cast ancestral.
Yeah.
1, 2. And text.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. We will start a Sullivan.
Okay.
Okay.
For 2, I try to cast Riverboar and pass the turn.
Okay. SDT.
Yes.
All sorts of.
Okay. I gain 2 life.
Sure.
And I draw. I play a land. I cast another Riverboar.
Okay.
Pass the turn. Yeah.
Cast Time Twister.
I would memory lapse that.
Okay. So 10. We'll cast Sullivan. Your
Okay.
turn.
I draw. I cast Nature's Law.
Mm-hmm.
By you. 2, 4, 4, okay. Let's see, you're at 10. Swing for 4. Pass the turn.
Sullivan. I'm shocked by the first card. Cannot believe it. We will take 1. And we will cast Time Twister.
Okay. This time the
Not for
games are
long.
not super long and slow.
This is a long game.
Yeah.
I don't know how long these games are going to be. I'll play the land. I'll draw 7.
Yes. I have magic cards in my hand.
All right, I will play land for turn.
Yeah.
Is that the land I want? Yeah. We're going to go to 5. Play moat.
Okay.
And your turn.
Mode. So, no attack from Riverboar anymore. I play 3 Moxes, Mox Sapphire, Mox Pearl, Mox Ruby. You have 4 lands technically. I cast a dip. And I pass the turn.
All right, so in the untap step, this goes away.
Yes.
And you have
4 lands.
4 lands. So I will just go to Solvent Trigger.
Yes, okay.
We'll, hmm. Do I be risky or not?
Sure,
No,
risk it. What could possibly go wrong?
Old Ancestral.
Sure.
Hmm.
Blood Moon.
And
Blood Moon is okay.
we're going to say pass turn.
Yeah. I take a damage from the dip. I draw a card. I would love to attack.
I too.
Lightning Bolt you.
Anything I could do about that? Oh, it's your game.
Nice! Wow, that was tough. I really thought you got me when you played the Zuran Orb. I cannot beat Zuran Orb really well.
Let's try it again. But this time I get to be on the play, which makes a difference.
Man, your deck feels really strong. Fuck.
Oh, I lost though.
Yeah,
I was able to draw a lot of cards. I didn't see any answer for the dib. There's a lot of outs in this deck. Well, none of them. Time Twister didn't do anything. Sullivan didn't do anything, and then the Ancestral didn't do anything. I still had one more.
And I was lucky that you could not handle the disc. The second one.
Pile 2.
Pile number 3 for you. Oh, what's that? I would say this is a mulligan. Even though it isn't bad against land tax, but I technically don't know that you're a land tax deck.
Okay, we'll try. Game.
So,
3.
6, 7. Oh, I like that. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Yeah, it is what it is.
Your turn.
Mox Sapphire. Black Lotus. City of Brass. Thinking. I would love to draw 3. Okay. How do I do it? Crack for blue. Time walk. Still one blue floating. Regrowth. Take ancestral. Untap. Draw.
We're not even going to get to see any scrying cards. This is just completely broken.
Yeah, this is.
I'm just stupid already.
Wow. I don't want to trigger your land tax. I play River Boa and pass the turn.
We'll swords them and pass.
Okay. River Boa. Go.
No, I don't have an answer to all 6 cards you have. Your turn.
Attack. Pass the turn.
Your turn.
Attack. Pass the turn.
Okay.
Attack. What to do here? 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6, 7. I try to hammer you. You know what it does?
No.
Okay, it's Hammer of Bogodan. It is a colorless double red. It's a sorcery. It deals 3 damage to a creature or player, and I can pay 5 mana to bring it back from my graveyard. But I can only do it in my upkeep to pay the 5 and get it back. Pass the turn. But it's a burn spell with recursion. let's wait. Black Lotus. Here you go. Okay.
Your turn.
This is a good card. I draw. Fuck, this is really a good card here. I 2, 4, 6, 7. Pass the turn. I really don't want to trigger your land taxes.
I mean, I get that, obviously. Golden.
Mana drain the Sylvan Library, go to 17.
Okay, it's your turn.
Draw. Okay. I cast Ancestral. 1, 2, 3. Magic cards. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 1 and 2 and pass that. Oh, I have 2 colorless. Give me a second. I'll keep that one in hand because it's your turn. It is what it is. I lost 2 mana. It's okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Golden.
Yeah, that's good.
And your turn.
Bolt you. Pass the turn. Lord, these 3 land taxes are so scary. Not gonna lie. Chaos Orb. Nah. Memory Lapse.
Okay. And your turn.
Library. Disc. And pass the turn. So you're not searching with the land taxes, right?
No, I'm just Sullivan Library.
Yeah, but it is...
In tap.
No.
I should have done it.
But no, I'm asking because I have... Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, probably what I should have done is tap this on your end step to send it back, but I didn't do it. So
okay. Yeah. The thing is, what I wanted to know is, I thought you tapped it and you're on 2 lands and bounce. The thing is, I wanted to either you search for lands or you cast the Chaos Orb and take out the disc, right?
Take that up. Your turn. You're at 15.
That's right. I bolt you. And then I would love to cast Time Twister. I did not have a land drop yet.
Okay.
2, 4, 6, 7. Time walk. I have 4 cards in hand. Draw. You're at 5. Can I win that?
Should have this game already. Ancestral twice, Time Walk twice, Time Twister. You should have this game.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, it's not easy. I just cannot be right. This cannot be right. I cast Demonic. The problem is I do not have any space for fireballs because I run those over it. But if you have a Zuran Orb in hand, I'm completely fucked. Ducked. I had a land drop. Let's see. I go for a wheel.
Oh, well, that's pretty good, obviously, after dumping your hand. So broken. I can't do anything this game. It's just all the restricted cards.
Pooh.
You really should have the win now with 7 more cards. We get one more game.
I don't have the win. I passed the turn.
Okay, I don't get it.
Yeah, me neither. I was digging for lightning bolts, but
okay, we were gonna land tax and
yeah,
get something. What was in my graveyard? Yeah. Right, and actually we could tax for as much as we want. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need to tax for the other.
I mean, go for it. It's well deserved.
I have to find Zuran Orb, so I have to thin this deck out. So I'm not worried about discarding. I just have to find Zuran's Orb. So how many basics I have left? I don't want these on the top of all of them.
I guess you can go for all of them. Only one?
There's no more basics.
I played so well around Lentex. You don't have any basics in the deck left. That's cool.
Okay, we have tons of cards, and we'll look at 3 more. And that's not what I wanted to see. One.
Yeah.
And 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. We will go to discard.
Yeah.
The city is pretty bad, and I do not think we need this one anymore, do I? Oh, maybe I do need that one. We'll get rid of a we'll get rid of I don't need all of them. We'll get rid of a forest. It's fine. All right. I still do not find Zern's Orb, which is really, really what I needed.
What are you looking
Really,
for?
really.
Which orb? Which
Zern's
orb?
Orb. Like I'm at 5 lives. I'm expecting to die like next turn.
Oh yeah,
And,
you're looking for the Zuran orb. Sorry.
yeah, that's what I'm looking for, and I'm expecting I'm just going to be dead. That's my expectation.
I swear to God, if I'm not drawing good next turn, you're not dead. It is not that I have the kill in hand.
And actually, we're going to do something first. We're going to tap. Doesn't even matter. We're going to tap these two. Yeah, we'll play Blood Moon, and then we're also going to play Moat.
Okay.
And it's your turn. 4 cards.
2, 4, 6, 7 cards. Fuck me sideways. I play a tiger, which is a mountain. I play Vandal and a dip and pass the turn.
Okay, we will. Untap this thing. Look for 3 cards. Still have not found what I'm looking for, which is really unfortunate. We're just going to take 1.
I mean, I really want to win that game, and I don't know how I could. That Blood Moon saved your life, just so you know.
How did you? Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay. The Vandal obviously dies. I take a damage from the Serendip. Attack.
2.
Bolt you.
Yeah. Oh, that's dead.
Wow. I topped
that wasn't wow to me. Like you had so many. That was such a broken start. There was no catching up from that.
Yeah, never ever. But as I said, your deck is good. If your deck would be not
the deck
good,
isn't good. But if you start with double Ancestral Time Walk, I mean, this deck is not going to be able to compete with that.
Yeah, but no deck can normally win against a start like that, and then
you got Time Twister, and you had Time Walk, and then you wield. I mean, that's just too much. Any deck.
Let's sideboard. The thing is,
do it.
the games are pretty long, and I think we should sideboard.
Yeah, let's do 1.
A card which does not feel good against you is Nature's Law. Not gonna lie, I water out Scrying's cards. Oh, you're not supposed to see that. Also, for the viewers, if you're interested in scryings, there is a list online. We will also put a link under the video where you can find all the scryings cards on one sheet.
Yep.
There's so many cool cards.
You have to take out some more cards.
1, 2, 3.
Pile one.
Oh.
Hmm. We will just do this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Do that. Okay. 2, 3.
Number 3.
All right. All right. Last game of the special. Okay. Okay, we're gonna keep.
Me too.
Okay. Your turn. Forrest, Ruby, your turn.
Factory, Lotus, pass the turn.
Solitude.
Oh lord. Wait, I can only cast spells in my turn, right?
We both can. For both of us.
Crack and mana drain it.
Yeah, it's your turn. 19.
3 colorless. 2 colorless. Dip. 1 colorless attack. Pass the turn.
Okay. Emote, and your turn.
Yes. I play Tiger, swing for 3.
Okay.
Pass the turn. Mm-hmm.
Solitude.
Memory lapse.
Okay. Your turn.
Okay. 18. Hey, Mock Sapphire, swing.
Fine.
And pass the turn. Memory lapse.
Okay, your turn.
17. Draw. Oh my god. Attack for 3.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
Go 4.
Memory lapse.
All right, good game. I mean, yeah, 4 counters. It's like, what a joke.
Yeah, 4 times time walk is.
What a joke. All right, at least the episode's over.
Do you want to do? Oh yeah, you want to do the sideboard tag, right?
Yeah, I think we should.
One, two, three. What else did I bring? 1, 2, 3, 3. Yes.
4.
So. Cards. I did not bring in the Stormbind, 3 Shatters, because I've not seen a lot of artifacts, and like I felt like I'm not needing them. Red Elemental Blasts, because I thought you're not super heavy on blue. Cards I brought in Tranquilities for sure. I mean, as you could see, an Abyss slows me down insanely hard. Mode, Blood Moon, these are all the worst nightmares normally for that deck because my mana base contains 0 basic lands. My and my creatures are all dying to Abyss, and the only creature which can attack under mode is the Dip. That's why I brought those in. 2 discs more because I really badly want to have a disc or another board wipe to wipe everything. And Blue Elemental Blast because I was super afraid of Jackal Helps and I wanted to counter it mana efficient. Cards I took out Nature's Law because the ramp plan is not good against the land tax. 2 Hammers of Borgadon because they're kind of slow and I need 5 mana, and you at some point just stop playing lands and I never come to 5 mana, and I don't want to trigger your land tax just to get back the hammer. And the Goblin Vandals I took out because I thought you do not play a lot of artifacts. Yeah, this was my sideboard plan.
Okay. I took out the 4 Sullivan libraries. I wasn't going to be drawing extra cards. You have quite a lot of burn, and I didn't think Time Walk was needed, nor the regrowth. I wanted to bring in more removal and the crumble. You don't really have any artifacts for me to gain life. I thought it was much more important for me to bring in at least a couple Ivory Towers to gain life, the swords to deal until I have my enchantments for creature protection, the disenchant for the discs you have. In City of Solitude, you have tons of counters, so I thought that would be really important to try to get that out. Now, if you have 4 counter spells, including Memory Elapse, where you keep putting it right back in my deck, then it's like I'm not beating you to it. It's like I can't believe you had 4 counter spells. But like then City of Solitude's gonna win you. Keep trying to cast is gonna have you win the game because like you just keep putting on my deck, and I have 0 chance to draw any removal for your creature. So it was like a perfect spot. But like this would be good if you didn't have 4 counter spells. And I didn't want to. I wanted more protection from the disc too. So I thought this was a good plan. You're not heavy artifacts. I might even run a 4th Torments depending on the Scrying set I'm playing. The Reanimator decks and Scryings are really serious business, as well as Twiddle Vault is always a dangerous deck, and in Scryings there's Emerald Charm. It's really serious too. So I think 3. I mean, you never. Maybe you see 1 in a old school list, but 3 or 4 I do not think is wrong in most sideboards for Scryings. And I did have the other 2 Ivory Towers if I was as concerned about more burn than you had. But I thought this was a good plan. Hope everyone has a very happy holidays and is enjoying with their family. Thanks for watching for this year. Mitch and I really appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the Christmas special. Scrying is a lot of fun. We'll have a link if you want to see all the cards. And we'll see you back in the Brewers Tavern soon.
See you next time. Bye bye. Merry Christmas to everyone.